Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hokies will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinals offense will get the first swing of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. They want to throw it. The screen, and watch out. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This one will be a 43-yard. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too, and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Dyer. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Got it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'll up. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Let's go. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here comes the option. He'll pull it on the read. Now the toss. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man all by himself. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Quick strike complete. And into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Louisville! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Dyer. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker, it's Preston. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The option look. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Steps away. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer,
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. If you can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner will be knocked down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Preston. Caught close to the marker, it's Dyer. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The Hokies will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for a pass in the end zone to the right. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
Trying to get it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward.
Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Cardinals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post, you go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Preston. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hokies will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one. Working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The offense is going to stay on the field now. This is within field goal range, but they already have one miss today. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Nicholson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Never a doubt. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Here we go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Touchdown, Louisville! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. They're trailing by 11 to Sam Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense gets set for second down. Motion from the back. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Preston. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hokies! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hold and finds his man on the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. He's got him. Spins away from the defense. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down.
Here we go, sack.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Nicholson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes it grab. Touchdown, Cardinals! scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Preston. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He'll ride his man on the option. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll do it himself. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, better look out! They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll run it on first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been work.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Cardinals. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
So now, the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure.
Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. That penalty moves the ball closer, but they still need to come up with something here on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Fires to the end zone. he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give and tick, 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 tick. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. Makes the grab on the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
He'll take it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Quarterback moving. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a
touchdown, Hokies! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 20 to LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on the last play.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Zings it complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Dyer. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Great place to start for this offense. The give is to Williams. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.